Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Melissa. I have a 1-year-old son named Lincoln and I like to make mommy videos. I've made 2 other videos like this of products that I regret buying, but recently one of my best friends just announced that she's pregnant and I'm so excited for her. Oh my gosh. And there was like a switch that flipped in my mind where I just want to tell her about everything, like all of my experiences, all the products that I liked, all the products that I didn't like. And I ended up kind of acquiring a list of more things where I was like, you probably don't need that, and maybe you should skip on that. So this isn't a huge list, but I did come up with, a good bit of more products that I regret buying for my baby. Okay, the first thing on this list is a crib skirt. It's so funny because when I was putting together my nursery for Lincoln, I had a friend fly from out of town to help me set it up. She had a daughter and she was telling me, she was like, I hated our crib skirt. I don't think it's worth it. You shouldn't put it on the crib. And I was like, I'm gonna put it on the crib. And the thing is, it worked just fine when the crib was up high. But as soon as you lower the crib, so as soon as your baby starts sitting up and you have to lower the crib, that skirt, it just becomes like, it touches the ground at that point, or it goes past touching the ground and it just looks messy. You step on it, you can potentially rip it. It doesn't even look good anymore at that point. So I do think that a crib skirt is totally unnecessary and I completely regret buying one. On the topic of a crib skirt, I kind of regret buying a bedding set in general for my baby. The thing is, I didn't really have a theme for the nursery. I didn't really want a theme for his nursery, so I was kind of piecing together things here and there. I wanted chevron and gray and like a mint green kind of teal color was what I had in mind. And I was like, anything that falls into this category we'll go ahead and buy. And I remember thinking, like, I need at least something to tie this nursery in together. And so I ended up buying a bed set that actually had the crib skirt in it. So I had a crib skirt, a comforter, a fitted sheet for the crib, and I think a pillow or something like that. And it looked nice because it was all coordinating and I got like the matching valance for the window. And it looked nice, but the thing is, babies don't use comforters. The crib sheet was a moot point. The pillow, okay, I can throw the pillow on the rocker, right? But it wasn't necessary. And the fitted sheet, I have since found much better fitted sheets, like Copper Pearl, one of my favorite brands, makes fitted sheets that I probably would have preferred to buy anyways. So I kind of regret buying that. I think with the next baby, I will probably do a fitted sheet from Copper Pearl, a couple of them, and maybe like a baby quilt from Copper Pearl, because those they can use well into toddlerhood, whereas this comforter that came with the bedding set, like, it's just kind of cheap and I don't know. Long story short, I wish I didn't buy a bedding set. The next thing on my list was so hard for me to not buy because they're so cute. It's baby shoes. And I've heard a lot of people talk about how silly baby shoes are. The thing is, I love dressing Lincoln up every day. I get him in an outfit every day, sometimes multiple outfits, because I love doing it. I just think he looks so cute. I love getting use out of our clothes. I think I like taking pictures of him. So I put him in a full outfit every day. And towards the beginning, I actually did put shoes on him a lot just because they completed the outfit. But then summertime rolled around and it's hot. So unless I put sandals on him, which he would probably kick off anyways, shoes just kind of seemed like silly, right? Because he wasn't walking. He didn't need the warmth from the shoes. So it was just an extra thing. And I ended up with all these shoes that I didn't end up using during like those 3 or 4 months of his life when it was summertime. And so I don't know. I do love shoes, and now he's kind of sort of walking. And I'm getting to the point where we're buying like hard-soled walking shoes. But as far as crib shoes go, he does have a couple. They're really cute. I do put them on him when we go out. But are they really necessary? Probably not. The next thing on my list is shirts instead of onesies. So what I mean when I say onesies are like the bodysuits. So the bodysuits, whether they're short sleeve or long sleeve, that snap like right around their diaper in the crotch area. I love those. I think that those are way better than shirts. So by shirts, I mean just a standard shirt like you or I would wear, where it stops at their waist and you can pull them on or off without having to worry about snaps or anything like that. In theory, those sound like a good idea. However, when you're having a little baby that you're holding, inevitably that shirt will kind of creep up and then their belly is exposed, their diaper is exposed. It's cute, right? Because they're just a baby, but I think it's fussy and I don't like it. And I remember once I had Lincoln in a shirt and I didn't have him in a sleep sack and he was taking a nap and he was wiggling and rolling around so much that the shirt was kind of like creeping up and I was so afraid it was going to cover his face and his nose. And I was paranoid the whole nap. I couldn't wait for him to wake up so I could pull the shirt down. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I know once he starts potty training in a year or so, onesies we won't really be able to wear anymore because we need easy access, you know, stuff like that. But I think until we get to that point, I much prefer snapped onesies. They stay tucked in, he stays covered, as opposed to shirts. That's just my preference. Another thing on my list is buying a stroller that does not convert into a double stroller. This is a thought that has now started to go through my mind as I'm starting to think about baby number 2, is the fact that we now have to buy another stroller because Lincoln will not be old enough to not be in a stroller. Hopefully, if we have another baby soon enough. And then this new baby is gonna need a stroller too. So I'm gonna need a double stroller of some sort, whether it be a side-by-side or some sort of double stroller, right? And the stroller that we purchased does not convert into a double stroller. It stays as a single stroller. So I keep telling my husband, we're gonna have to buy a new stroller. Like, it's not really a negotiable. We're gonna have to buy a new stroller, like it or not. And so I've been starting to look at them just to get an idea of prices, and double strollers are expensive. They are, because it's double stroller. And a lot of strollers you buy can convert, like you just have to buy a piece or two to then turn it into a double stroller. So the cost is a lot less than having to buy a completely new stroller. So in the end, the cost effectiveness of buying a stroller that converts would have been a better idea than now having to buy a completely new stroller. Then we're gonna have 2 strollers. We're gonna have a single stroller and a double stroller. And so I kind of just wish in the beginning I would have thought about that and bought a stroller that had the potential to convert into a double stroller. Next thing on my list is a baby book. And what I mean by this is like a little memory baby book where you write in like when they said their first word and today he ate his first food and here's a picture of him, yada yada yada. In theory, those sound awesome, right? But I think in today's age, with like pictures being at, you know, your fingertips with your cell phone and social media, I just feel like a baby book where you physically write stuff and paste in printed pictures is kind of outdated. And so I bought one because that's what you do when you have a baby. You buy a baby book because that's what you think you have to do. I haven't even touched that baby book, you guys. I haven't opened it. I haven't written in it. It's still in the box. It's still in his closet. I saw it the other day and I was like, that was a waste of money. I think what I will end up doing, especially now that he's 1 year old and we've gone through a full year of life, I might end up doing one of those like Shutterfly books where you can upload your pictures and put them in the order that you want and add your own little notes and then print it out. And what I like about that is you can print out multiple versions of it, so you can have one for you and maybe mail one to the grandparents or something like that. I like that idea. Like, here's Lincoln's first year of life. So I might end up doing something like that, but an old school baby book was a total waste of money. Next thing on my list is a medicine dispenser. So I ended up buying the Frida Baby, I think it's called the medicine dispenser. It has like a pacifier tip on it and then like a medicine dispenser on the end. And the theory or the idea behind it is you put medicine in that, they suck on it like a pacifier and you dispense the medicine into their mouth. First of all, Lincoln hasn't really had to take medicine that much. He took a little bit of medicine very early, like a couple days old, And then now, recently with teething, he's had to take Tylenol here and there. But he doesn't take medicine like every single night. So it's not like this big problem for us. And it was right around like maybe 10 or 11 months. We were having some problems with him taking the Tylenol for teething. He was spitting it out, he was coughing, he was crying, he didn't like it. But now, a month or so later, he actually likes the Tylenol. So I don't know what it is about the Tylenol and the baby's taste buds, whatever. But the thing is, the fact of the matter is that medicine dispenser, we haven't even opened it yet. It's still in the packaging. It's with all his little medicines, but we haven't touched it yet. So it was kind of a waste of money. I kind of wish we didn't buy it. Baby Tylenol and infant Tylenol comes with a dispenser. It doesn't have the pacifier tip on it, but it comes with like a little like syringe type dispenser. So you'll have something to give your baby the medicine. It just won't be the fancy thing with the pacifier tip. Okay, last thing on my list is baby sunglasses. I hesitated putting this on the list because there was a good couple of months of Lincoln's life where he actually wore baby sunglasses and enjoyed baby sunglasses. And it was nice because it actually blocked the sun from him. I have a picture of him and I'll have to find it and insert it for you guys, where he was in my baby carrier and he was wearing the baby sunglasses, and he actually fell asleep wearing the sunglasses while I was holding him, and I took a picture of it. It was so cute. So there was like a good couple of months where he did wear sunglasses, and I think that gave me like false hope because I was like, oh my gosh, my baby likes sunglasses. So I went out and bought like another couple of pairs of sunglasses. And then he got into the phase where he hated sunglasses, so he was pulling them off and throwing them on the floor. He will not keep them on. He's in that phase right now with hats too, where he pulls them off and throws them on the floor. The hats will work with him. We'll get there. The sunglasses, I think maybe were just a waste of money now, but there was, I think maybe buying one pair just to test out and for a cute couple of pictures, do it. But don't buy any more than one pair. You don't need any more than one pair. All right, guys, well, that is the end of this list of baby products that I regret buying. I hope that you guys enjoy watching these videos. I like making them for you, so I hope that some people find them beneficial. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.